Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teachers. Sadly, the season did end on Saturday. I was in Wisconsin with the family. Nice weekend to relax. Beautiful fall weekend. Did some apple picking, pumpkin patch, all those things. But sadly, the Cubs lost on Saturday evening, and they had their chance. Sixth inning, two guys on base, no one out. You can't always sit back and wait for the three-run homer. Maybe bunt the guys over in a scoring position. My idea, which I heard other people say as well, double steal, get guys in motion, hit and run, do something to generate some offense. But sadly, the season came to an end. It was fun. I had another good summer under the sun with the Cubbies, and a little bit more about that later on. Now, the National Football League. I feel like no one's great. I don't want to say no one's bad, but I kind of think your, Titans, they're bad. Jets are bad. Browns are bad. Raiders are kind of on that edge. They're not terrible, but a lot of teams have some good parts, and it is making for some good games. Like last year, that game against, last night, Buffalo and Atlanta, Buffalo would have blown them out. It was a close game all the way through, and Atlanta did end up winning that thing. The Packers, it was not the dominant effort I was looking forward to coming out of the bye. It was kind of lackluster, to be honest with you. But in the National Football League, you don't have to win them enthusiastically. You just got to win the games, and then you move on. This week to Arizona, which I think is another team where I don't know if Kyler Murray's back or not. Marvin Harrison Jr., concussion. But they're still a dangerous team. They can hang in there. They're not going to blow games. They're not going to get blown out. So the Packers better be ready to play in Phoenix this weekend. All right, so this week's lesson plan. When I came home from Wisconsin, we had so much mail. And it was either some contests that I won, also some racks, people sending me stuff. So this week, and more so next week, and probably the week after that, I'll be showcasing all those things. So thank you to those that are holding contests. Also, thank you to those who are just sending me stuff out of the goodness of their heart. So thank you there. So today, Tripolic X, he had a giveaway. I won that one. I'll be showcasing that here in a little bit. Wednesday, tomorrow, the Packers did win, so we all win. The students had a victory Tuesday this morning. I'm going to open up one of those Revolution Sam's Club boxes. I think it's 8 packs of Revolution. Thursday, going to put a bow on the Cubs season, kind of go over a few things, and do my Topps Platinum Chrome rip, trying to complete that set right there. And then it's already Friday. Optic Football. Going to try to complete that set as well, and hopefully get it downtown. If I get no cards for this set and I get it downtown, that's all I'm worried about. All right, class is in session. Today is Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. Lesson number 42. Today goes out to Jackie Robinson. Everyone knows the story of Jackie Robinson. Also a shout out to Zach and Porter. Porter, that's one of his PCs right there. And I watched their latest video, where a Glove and Beyond TV sent them a Halloween rack, which I received as well. And I was working Wednesday and Thursday. And, wherever I'm working, I don't have the routine of always getting the mail. It's up to the boys. And who knows where they put it. But finally, yesterday morning, or was it Sunday morning? Yesterday morning, they're like, oh, Greg Clark, he sent us something. I was like, okay, well, we're going to open it soon. But not today. Breaking their heart. They wanted to rip into it now. But the truth is, neither one of them really home at the same time yesterday. Graham, he had a game yesterday morning. Jax had a practice in the evening. So hopefully today or tomorrow. Now, in 2003 was my first year in the big leagues with the Chicago Cubs. And we went to the playoffs. And today's date in history is the Bartman game. I kind of even hate calling it the Bartman game. It was not that guy's fault. If you're blaming Bartman still, go and watch all the YouTube clips about it. Moises Alou, he overreacted. And then Alex Gonzalez booted ground balls, which will happen. I mean, guys will make errors. I'll get that. People did not hit in situations. That's a Cubs theme here. But let's not blame Bartman. I remember that game just thinking, like, what in the world is going on here? It was crazy. I was in the 200 section that day, and people were going crazy. People were just excited. We were going to the World Series. People could feel it. And then total Cubdom, things just kind of unravel from there. And it was a very weird feeling walking to my truck that day. I was like, this is the craziest thing ever. But we got tomorrow. We've got a Game 7. Kerry Wood on the mound. I could not have been more confident. And we all know what happened after that. Now, in 1978, Javon Walker was born. That was the last number 1 wide receiver draft pick the Green Bay Packers had made. And he had a really good start to his career. I think in year number 3, he went to the Pro Bowl. I think he caught 12 or 13 touchdowns. And then the following season, following that Pro Bowl season, blew out his knee, I think, in the first or second game. Was never the same after that. But boy, he could go up and catch the football, that's for sure. Matthew Golden, this past Sunday, he had his best day as a pro. Over 100 yards between receiving and rushing the football. So good things are ahead for him. Let's now get into a little bit of mail. All right, we're back. So I went to the biography section of my classroom library here today. I dug out a couple of books about Jackie Robinson. We are going to read both of these here during the afternoon, introduce some informational text reading to the student. And I've got this other book right here, a picture book of Harriet Beecher Stowe, because right here, Tripolic X Cards, wonderful channel. It's him, his kids are on there a lot of times as well. And opening the history cards, I love every single one of those videos. He's also done some other of the non-sport cards with his daughter. Those are awesome to see as well. But I think, second place in his latest giveaway. Adam's Card Closet may have been number 1, I think, in that one. And I also had mail from him over the weekend. But we're going to take the sticker right over here. Going to pull it off. We're going to put it on the cup. Oops. From right next to old BC. Oops, sorry. BC Sports Cards right there. I'm going to get a little bit higher so I'm not on that ridge. There we go. Love a good sticker. I'm still waiting to get some stickers for my channel here, folks. It's a slow operation. It's a slow grind. So we're going to put that right over there with Mrs. Hicks in there. And he did throw in a couple extras. And Captain Kidd, Pieces of the Past, Pirates Edition. Man, this is a beautiful card. Look at there, 666, I-666. Woo, Captain Kidd, that's some bad luck right there, buddy. I just noticed that now, but man, that is beautiful. Oh. If funds were endless, I would definitely be into the history game. As it is, I'm doing less and less sports with the cost of some of these things. A little Genghis Khan action right there, right? Yep. Villains Edition, pop art, Pieces of the Past. Man, these things just pop. Beautiful looking card. So thank you for the extras. And this was the giveaway. You're guessing Harriet Beecher Stowe. Gonna take it out of the top loader right there. Get the full effect here. Look at that beauty right there. Looks like it's oats, pig iron, pork, potatoes, sack, potatoes by the bushel, rye. That is just awesome right there. Harriet Beecher Stowe. Original newspaper, I believe. He's always looking for the handwritten letters. Man, that is awesome. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Man, that's awesome. If you have not done so already, go ahead and check them out. The link will be in the description right here. But hey, signs of the pastime. Class is dismissed.